Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Stafford. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown! Van Jefferson from 19 yards away. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did. And, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching. But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Tony Pollard.
Oh, boy, you ain't got
and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, LA! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays in a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. From their own territory, an incredible play on 4th down. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On third down, here's Henderson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
You get nothing and like
Touchdown, LA. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels up.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play here for Dallas. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
Woo! Give me some.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. On first down, it's Stafford. He spots Henderson open left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons
able to get him for a loss of about 3.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Not much there, only a yard. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Henderson. And a decent effort, but they'll mark him down about 3 yards shy of the first. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, 58 yards. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Well, now how about this return?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 44, Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 23.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether it's...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And he can't escape, and down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott now. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Prescott off play action. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Stafford. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Henderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Henderson will try and run for the first. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one, that puts them in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Will that score you just added on the board will energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing here, Prescott. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Zone 6, Pirates, whipper.
The flow, whether it off rip, Let me tell you a story, I was a G, That company coming in like a kiss, I was hanging around it just like a cliff, We were them boys up on the strip, Yeah, swapping on Christmas like the Grinch, And we taking it before they, Last Curry the hit, he done snitched, I ain't do it, do a thing, officer, handcuff, could think, fight with mama, ding, ding, kept me in, got a green card, it was hard, let the beat, She said, don't get the party, you on the brink, Every day is a mic clip, I'm a flip, a UFO blimp. Fly from Old Town party I keep. Drive down Wynwood, busy and things. If you're there with a friend, watch don't bother blink. Next thing you know, then take out everything. All of me money, bling bling, Fendi bag, shoestring, I must see karma, what a bim bim. Me eye them low like Mr. Yeah, your next IETY thing. God of a humor is a real thing. Him used to thief out the people them thing. Full circle come round like this thing. Offspring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I mean, pretty minute in let me waste. I mean, but I can thief anything anyway. And still I got NXIETY, got NXIETY, NXIETY, got NXIETY, NXIETY. Yeah. Jimmy, then the tables and turn. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables and turn. Forget the bridge we don't build this time. I let them all burn. They try to count me out. When now it's the word. I bring in paper from the first to the third. They count me out. Now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Don't count me out. It all begin right now. Catch me if you can. Total catch up, but I still can't even see him from the view. Got my check up, and now I'm trying to blow a bag or two. Proud of shoe, and all designer drip, get what I desire. Put him out, is what I told him, cause that boy, he on fire. Walking that thing and air it up, and in my bag a little bit. Remember my pockets in a jar, I couldn't a little chick. They say that Trinity left his paper. You see, that's a miss. Why you catch all my brothers ballin', ain't shooting no bricks. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables and turn. Forget the bridge we don't build this time. I let them all burn. They try to count me out. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Don't count me out. It all begin right now.
Yeah, they wanna eat off my plate. They wanna eat off me. When I have my vision, couldn't see. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing. Money, can I share it? My daddy let me down, but I promise you I won't let it. I won't say that man, but make me better. Me my breast still beef right now, 'cause he get that letter. Numb to the pain. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, everybody. I can't trust nobody. I need me a chat party. Don't invite me to no party. Pull up in that, it's so They ask how I get that, I'm a hustler, baby. You must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. In that it's so They ask how I get that Can't worry about nobody. Gotta worry about my business. Don't bring them around me. I don't know their intentions. Don't wanna fall in love with these little I wait to make sure I keep my distance. Why they wanna hate me? Crazy. She mad I took her. That's my busted, baby. Yeah, you must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. In that it's so They ask how I get that Pull up in that it's so They ask how I get that
Cute face, nice, but she scheming on the low. I just cut to the chase, ask her, do you want the new friends? No way, they be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up, see they face and close the door. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip, if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent, if you know what I mean. Yeah, me and all my winning. Remember back when I could never say what I'm dealing. Nowadays I text my lawyer, ask what the deal is. He texts me back and say that is over $1 million. Ayy, I might forget to reply. Too many messages, most of them read. I'm a popular guy. Why? IDKY. Always dividing the pie, but slapping the hands of the ones that show up to the party expecting a slide. Please don't be one of them guys. Was never my vibe, but I done been celebrating so much these days I'm seeing twice. Guess it's just one of them nights. I'm taking one of them flights. They let me recline to a bed. Out when they cut off the lights. Up when they cut on a mic. Like, we about to land and I hope you enjoyed it. I walk in the party and everyone know my. You by the line and you looking all blown it. You ain't on my list, so you pointing this face nice, but she scheming on the low. I just cut to the chase, ask her, do you want the new friends? No way, they be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up, see they face and close the door. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip, if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent, if you know what I mean.
My life revolve around palm trees. Yo, my life revolve around palm trees, church bells and harmonies. Used to walk McKinley Street 138 just to hit the swap meet. If I ain't got it, cousin got it, sister got it, yeah, drive by, we duck and dodge, real dodges, we was trying to make it home. Cause home base the only place you felt safe, we was never on our own. Coordinator, dollar maker, corn lady, she was early morning. Hustler, I had to get a true religion, rock away right out the throne. My life revolve around palm trees, but ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees, but ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. Yeah, from the 105 to the 405 to the 101 and almost done. I bring it back to the 110 to the 91 and safe to say, this is the place that made me this way. Palm trees to hide the shade. 100 degrees, it's hot today. Wanna lay low and hibernate. Red skies, the bluest days. Pop, I feel like the modern day. Meaning that I got a lot to say. Yeah, and they wanna ride the wave, but this ain't the beach, the tide is safe. Everybody outside feel like parade. Everybody outside don't be afraid. Yeah, and grandma pray. With the same hands part of my braids. I know the song the birds gon' sing. When they finally get free from the cage, it goes this way. Like, my life revolve around palm trees. But ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees. But ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees. But ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees. Yeah, and they'll do you dirty like laundry.
I see the future, I cannot go backwards. My sneakers cost more than the chains on these rappers. I put on roof and it was cool to these rappers. If TV money good, I turn to an actor. They always pushing me to get out of character. I might embarrass the system. Took them air out your area. Pay for your service, play this at the barrier. Feel like Jack Nick, this as good as it gets. Don't really play games, but for the fans, I just might make me a tweet. Chicago look like Grand Theft Auto, but most don't get a second life in it. That's the model for this. Created new ways, they remodel my. The more that they doubt, the more dollars come in. Went from the 4, now I'm driving the 6. Always upgrading, I had to stay patient, but I ain't been waiting, I'm stalking these ends. Serial killing these tracks, I'm getting General Mills. Milking the game for all that it is. 5% tint, they can't even really see who it is, but they know who it is. One-on-one whip, no one driving this spaceship coupe. I feel like a pilot, an astronaut. I always do valet, I don't do parking lot. Shop at boutiques, I don't mall shop. I don't want nothing that y'all got. Said I never come back, now they all shot. Talking about, is that him? Yes, sir. Fly riding in the M, yes, sir. Same squad since back then, yes, sir. I just say the RPM. Yo, was hungry, so I stopped to get her some checkers. I'm the night that she leaving the night. It's no good mornings and we been telling me that too stressful. She giving you breathing room, she give me pressure. You stuck at square one and I'm on the next level. You hate but you broke, I'm just praying God bless you. Yeah. Need prayer, the way that I'm winning ain't fair. I'm blowing in the air, I give out there. Yeah, I'm adding my stocks and my shares. Feel like I play for the Bears. Get off on the right foot, ain't hating on life foot, but I should be running for mayor. Bro, keep a drum and a stick with no snare. Yeah, this feel like the last day of school. They hate me, I'm breaking the rules. If I gotta cheat, I'ma still graduate. Can't be held back with you fools. Got as thick as diplomas on the medical like Dr. Stu. We throw the cap in the air, similar how Bobby Shmurda do it.
Could this be everything that I dreamed of? Could this be beyond my wildest dreams? Hey, random crib, it's a palace, mano, she the baddest, space cool, hey, it's the fastest, anything I want, hey, that's that status, yeah, take you around the world, across the Atlas, Bad Arabian, Princess Jasmine, stuff $1 million cash, in the mattress, when I put it out, she make it vanish, said she wanna see me now, set the address, hop up in my Chevy drop, it's a classic, I just killed her, need a casket, then I threw my neck a pool party, I told Ye to drop the OG new body, I told Ye to run for president, he said dollar you too good to put your voice on that generic, random crib, it's a palace, mano, she the baddest, space cool, ayy, it's the fastest, anything I want, ayy, that's that status, 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 that's status.
Dame un poquito, papi.
Misunderstood, everything's all good, please don't kick me out. I got enough inside of footage when my foot is from my mouth. I got in touch, getting me in touch with my emotions. Who the is my promotion? Why not the one involved getting chosen? Calling hopes in, walking, wrist frozen, making mode and a billionaire with a Bentley in the back. The label called a mill, but I still ain't seen a scratch.
Dame un poquito, papi.
You see, scratch ain't better than, cause by comparison, I'm basically just talk about arrogance. I almost didn't release this song. I thought about how embarrassing it'd be for me to talk this long about my biz in awkward situations. Life can make you happy, or you might be at odds, but remember who you are. Take that bullet to the heart. Gotta keep that train pushing, mama, I'ma be a star. People tell me I'm nobody.
say them love we, but that I see they. Get where them want and switch it up already. Them not go draw we out on no today. It not so easy if you drain me energy. God blessings follow anywhere where we dey. Ah, good with everybody. No, they have to say. Hey, woman them royal, soldier them loyal, casual or formal, them selling no normal. Flow them immortal, yeah, more than a jawful, yeah. Rhythm them awful, wicked and lawful, we not stopping, no. Man, a time for no stoplight, man, I travel at top speed. But this are the top flight, this are the big league. So every 8 bar or 16 is a big deal. Food for your thought and a kid's meal. Package it proper, it been sealed. Recipe of a master. Them boy they can't boil water. Cooking up a recipe a disaster. That's the reason, this is my season. Them my degrees are torture. Carry the torch at different peaks, so regular people now walk at. Me I compete with my past self. That is what making me sharper. Look how we achieve every quarter. Way before we make a quarter. Always have heart, so when times hard, we pick up and we a go harder. None of my people a palm, take it and bring it a yard, yeah. Them say they love we, but that I see them. Get where them want and switch it up already. Them not go draw we out on no today. It not so easy if you drain the energy. God blessings follow anywhere where we dey. Ah, good with everybody. No, they have to say.
With the target, reggae the top of the market. If there is ever a problem, listen to the album and that go the solve it. We are tired clean where you said I can. When I go with the flow, we are head height. Sevilla will it down like a Jedi. Couple souls, couple days, pan the roads in a bed and the dancers come in, pan a red I go. Cerebral flow in my head I go. Try reach me now, but my cell line slow. I keep it low, it's like where I go. Try teach me how, but I said I know. People know me like you like hope and I need to know premise when I show. I collect my dough, do my thing and go.
When you say hello proto, the world noto, them one motto. Touchdown UK, sell out show. New minister culture, we get some vote.
A regular we have to transit to airport and I because we outstanding to airforce. Couldn't forget where me belong, me to engross. And if me ever drop a song, dig it reinforce. Yeah, strong like a tonica. Be the drum and then play the harmonica. Dig it down the baddest on the planet. Supersonic tougher than a granite.
We are professor, them are the janitor. Oppressor, them are fret and a panic. So you know see the difference of the caliber. No less than atomic when we drop it automatic. Say a part. Them say them love we, but that I see them. Get where them want and switch it up already. Them not go draw we out on no today. It not so easy if you drain the energy. God blessings follow anywhere where we dey. Ah, good with everybody. No, they have to say. Them say them love we.
All you pagan youths were sleeping when I told you that Blast was next, yeah? Well, now look, he's not only next, he's the last. Blasted the 1, the 2, and the 3, fam. That's how rap. You just gotta stop making music. Mad fan.
You should know, new Givenchy slides when I step, but I can't slip with this water on my neck. We been them guys, but you slept, ayy. I forgive, but I don't forget, yeah, I don't forget. I know they watching, I'ma make them upset, cause I don't forget. I'm still him, and I ain't stopped yet, ayy. The underdog's up now, tread lightly, yeah, one of y'all. Now, I done seen them all switch, it's enough now. Skating on thin ice with my trust now. Came from buses to buckets to bust down. We are not the same, I was mudbound. Wait, I wonder how the hate come with love now. I can't relate, I'm as humble as they come now. I done took off and I ain't land yet. Double my bandwidth, triple my net worth, they ain't half of the plan yet. Yeah, I'm a vibe for real, she understand that. Can't name a soul in her circle that ain't a fan yet. But I cannot forget, dark times made me, we got more lit. Life's so crazy, you can't force it. The day that I quit, day that I forfeit, that just wouldn't make sense. New Da Vinci slides when I step, but I can't slip with this water on my neck. We been them guys, but you slept, ayy. I forgive, but I don't forget, yeah, I don't forget. I know they watching, I'ma make them upset, cause I